At first, we tried adoption, but adoption in Italy is very complicated, like a real obstacle course. My wife suggested we try artificial insemination, but I was a little afraid of the consequences for her health, not knowing the procedure. And I was afraid that it could harm her health so much that it would be very dangerous. When she told me about this last possibility, I agreed and said, yes, let's finally take the step to have a child. Because my wife and I have always wanted to have children. We regret that we couldn't have them naturally, but that's it. I turned to Professor Antinori in Milan and visited him. But then he ran into some legal problems, and the professor was arrested. So we didn't do anything further. We learned about surrogacy through a newspaper, where I saw actress Nicole Kidman making a gesture with her hand to silence people who didn't understand the procedure or the reasons why a woman might turn to such a process.
I searched the internet, and out of all the options, I focused on BioTexCom because this clinic gave me a sense of confidence. So we decided to begin this journey. It was truly smooth and amazing, as it started during an ongoing war and ended with the birth of 2 beautiful twins. We are over the moon with happiness. If we hadn't had this chance to have a child, my husband said, I will die inside if I don't have this child. Now we have twins, so I am very happy.
No, because first of all, I know that all the news that comes in is inaccurate. Moreover, to be honest, my mother lived through World War II. From her stories, I know how hard it is. But at the same time, I say that if my mother managed, I could succeed too. My father also fought, even in his old age. When I was a child, I was used to hearing the stories about the war. So I have to say there wasn't really any fear. We are both travelers and have a lot of experience in traveling and understanding the news that comes in. We always try to seek the truth and don't believe everything propaganda says. In any case, I was always reassured by the very sincere and diligent employees of BioTexCom, and I trusted them completely. They always calmed me down, so I had no hesitation and felt as confident as possible.
I have to say that the entire journey with BioTexCom was very serious, and I recommend trusting them and being confident because they will guide you step by step. If you have doubts or if there are any problems, the BioTexCom staff follow people with utmost seriousness. I was very, very happy. They always reassured me greatly. Incredible emotions. It's something magical, like a magical moment. The best thing anyone could wish for. I truly feel like a complete and calm person. I never, ever doubted that I would be able to raise 2 children. Thank you. Thank you endlessly. Thank you to the woman who truly made our greatest dream come true. If I hadn't had children, I would have died inside. And now I even have 2 children that you gave us. So, first of all, I would tell them that even though there is indeed a war here, it's not a war that directly affects civilians, so to speak. It's more of a war fought on the front lines. Here in Kiev, for example, the effects are hardly felt. People are calm, they walk the streets peacefully, everyone goes to work, and you won't see any signs of war here. That's regarding the war. From a legal point of view, I would still recommend it, because this can never be considered a crime. It would violate our constitution, it would violate international human rights treaties, and therefore Europe itself would undoubtedly intervene to make the Italian government think and put an end to these pseudo-moralistic campaigns of distortion. If I may say, there is nothing wrong with this. It is an act of love, and love is not immoral. I have never seen my husband cry and be so emotional. I truly have to say he is on cloud 9. I saw him embrace the children, and he also fed them. I see the tenderness with which he looked at them, his happiness. He truly now looks like a father. I mean, really. I also couldn't have imagined him being this happy. That's all. I would say that this is the greatest act of love there can be, because it's not just an act of love from the parents, but it also comes from those who agree to carry a pregnancy for people who cannot do it themselves. Let's say, by the will of fate, they can't have children. But sometimes fate is not what it seems at first. Our fate was to have children, and it came true, even if at the beginning it seemed like everything was going against our wishes. We had to go through a long journey, but in the end, we reached our goal. Not only did we reach our goal, but we were blessed with twins. For us, the best thing, truly, was what I wanted most. I must say that the miracle happened thanks to the seriousness of BioTexCom and all the technological procedures used here, because Ukraine is a great technological nation. I am infinitely grateful to BioTexCom, and I feel a genuine debt to them, to my surrogate mother, whom I met, and who is truly a wonderful person. I will forever be grateful to her for what she did, and for the children she gave us. And I thank Ukraine and all the Ukrainian people.